All right, good afternoon. It is March 18th, 2022, and here's what we're looking at for today. Big uptrend day. This is how I saw it with this main channel, getting a break right here, but it was just nonstop. It wasn't, that didn't really, the break didn't really influence it. I don't think I have this incorrect. If I put it here, yeah, that midline looks pretty good. So that could very well be it. You see we get touches here. You can see it influencing prices right here. Shoots up through it here, bounces here, bounces here. So that could very well be it. That's just not how I played it. I believe I played it like this. So I'm going to take a look. And there were a lot of entries that I liked here. So a lot of entries that I just marked as aggressive. So anyway, I don't see any shorts in here in the overnight trend down. Yeah, it's too early anyway. So after 5 o'clock, you get this first failed second entry. And this is, I mean, it looks, maybe it's not aggressive, more so advanced, because you have to spot this reversal because we've been in a downtrend. You get this double bottom, first entry, second entry. People who might have taken a second entry here. We got this double bottom. I was trapped at that something like that yesterday. So that would have worked for a scout, but that's why I didn't mark it. And then you get a second entry long, and that confirms the channel off of these lows. So, and it's like it almost looks like a double test, but it didn't come back to test this level. So that looks pretty good. You might even have enough room back to the EMA to scalp out 72.25. And yeah, so now with not enough room back to the EMA, I'd probably mark that as aggressive. But that looks pretty good to me. Make a nice couple of legs up, and this is just nothing in here, and then we make a nice leg up again, and you got a hidden second entry right here. I don't really like those, but I would like to know, you know, where they work and where they don't. So this looks like we have a break, move to a new low, second entry long, and here we have a second entry long textbook setup, clearly in a uptrend at this point. You make this higher low here, and then the failure comes right here, but you're going into the highs. I think that's why I didn't mark it. Going into the highs, not off the EMA, so it's just tough. Then we get this, we hit the top of the channel, overshoot it a little bit, and you get this leg down, and again, break, move to a new low, but this time you get another move to a new low. So that's why you don't want to take those hidden second entries. This is actually oh, it never breaks higher. Okay, that would have been second entry if it broke higher. Yeah. And here, what was I looking at here? Maybe looking at this as a second entry, but look at all that congestion. Then you have a second entry short, but we're in an uptrend. I just felt like it was too early. So then, you know, this is a range. You break lower, and that fails, and we bounce off what I was playing as the trend channel lows. Make this bullish bar, first entry, second entry. This is congestive. I wasn't trying to go short here, but that's tempting. But then, I mean, if you have a trend line drawn, you bounce right here and you make a higher low. And this is one, I wish I held on to a runner here. I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, I didn't have my ATM strategy on, so I just scalped out on one contract. But then you get a failure right after that. And I like both of those entries, to be quite honest. And over here, we're just chopping around. You get a break, move to a new high. And probably a second leg up to a new high. And then we come down here, and we made like a triple bottom right here. And so I knew this looks like a double top. I knew this felt too early, or it looked too early. So I waited right here. I think I might have taken this. Oh, no, I didn't take this. Okay. That was very tempting. It looks like a failed break lower to me, but you only would have gotten a scalp out of that. And then if you wait, you get a nice reversal. Now this looks like it's all inside bars, but it also looks like we're breaking. This is a failed breakout, and so I really like that entry. And that turns out to be a nice entry. Takes us up here, and if you recognize this channel and you're feeling aggressive, this would be the day to be aggressive. I mean, at the same time, you want to think like, well, don't be aggressive and just take the good setups because we've had some. But if I mean, that's again at the same time, these are the days where you want to be aggressive because the trend is clearly up. This makes a double top. First entry, second entry, too far from the EMA though, so we make this new low. This is technically a second entry, so again, on a day like today, maybe you want to be aggressive. First entry, failed second entry. This sets up very well, confirms that spike in channel, and then first, second, third. So this is a first, second entry, just like this. It's like a repeat pattern, so you might take that. This signal bar is worse than, well, it's more of a doji than this one. They're both dojis though. We come back and we test that trend channel again, and it's a second entry long. This one you scalp out in like a second. Comes back, hits those stops, comes back to the trend channel. Unfortunately, no setup. That is a second entry long though, so you might be aggressive and enter there. Ride it back to the EMA. Nothing here, and then you make this higher low, and that looks like a first failed second entry to me. I like that, to be honest. I looked at this as a new low, so first failed second entry. Higher low, all off the trend channel. First entry, second entry, you might as well take that on a day like today for sure. High risk though, so you just gotta be aware, be alert. Congestion. This looks like a hidden second entry. This looks like a failure. That's after the close though. So that's what I saw for today. If you stuck with the trend, you probably were good. All right. So I hope everyone has a blessed weekend. I'll be back next week.